vision from Garland there. Part of his role is finding new ways to involve his teammates.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Klay Thompson. Then for the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Evan Mobley. Okoro comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Davis. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's LeVert. Can't get it to fall. Here's Grimes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second, we've got Allen. Wade out there with Isaac Okoro. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Jerome in at the point guard. Washington, that's good.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
Irving against LeVert. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Here's Irving. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
There's such a great pace to Kyrie's game. That mid-range jumper, look.
Timeout.
Best in the game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
Hey, yo, right here.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Sinks the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Wade. And here's Strus. Now here's Wade. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Outside Irving. The tray. Another 3 for Dallas.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Irving from long range. His second miss of the game still has him shooting 8 for 10. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Here's Strus. And it's Grimes with the rebound. So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
Here's Jerome. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Strus. Thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Yes. And it's Irving picking up the assist. Davis has got 9. Points.
Started. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Ty Jerome. Strus passes to Mitchell. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Thompson gets it to go.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Hey, yo, get on Darius.
The 3 from Garland. Knocks down the 3 ball. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Right side Davis. And here's Marshall from the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 9th assist in the game now.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Garland, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Garland's got 13.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
A premier player in this league, Davis, with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mobley comes in for George Niang. Shot from 12. And Irving pulls it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Irving's got 22.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots. And
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that game against the Celtics, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Mavericks.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Two.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
if they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Cleveland. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Davis is out there with Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Garland. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D is just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Offensively, defensively. They are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end. That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot off. It makes him so much more lethal.
And slam dunk by Allen.
Throw it up there and let the Fro go get Allen. This man is a hype machine.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Davis, that's for two. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Oh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, getting around 24 points per, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
The 19-foot shot. Cavaliers with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Strus kicks to Garland. Mitchell against Thompson. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And that's what you can expect from one of the greatest shooters of all time. He's just got unlimited range.
Mitchell passes to Allen. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Thompson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
For three, Marshall. Another three for Dallas.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And stolen by Irving. And he lays it straight in. Irving's got 24.
And look, if you get Kyrie in the open floor, it's going to be a problem because you know what? He's pretty much unstoppable when you get there.
The three from Garland, kept alive. And staying with the play, Allen.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
On the wing, Davis, covered by Mobley. Fires from 14. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his fourth rebound in this one. Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's been compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for the those comparisons, to be fair. Uh-oh, everything is going AD's way. He is in that zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
Offensive rebound. Mitchell wide open. The basket good off the assist from Allen. Mitchell's got 9.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Shot by Grimes, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Allen outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Irving. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. He's got 27.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
There's Garland. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Irving, and it's Dallas with another.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And the ball goes out of bounds and last touch by Strus.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Daniel Gafford. P.J. Washington comes in for Davis. And it's Exum in for Marshall. And Cleveland also making a change. Karis LeVert's checked in for Max Strus. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
Mavericks making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Okoro comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Dallas has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Dallas moving it around. The shot's good from Irving.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Basket good. 6 points for Allen.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
To the inside, pass to Washington. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Irving, good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's LeVert. And that one is hammered home.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, huh, with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Mavericks on top, running away with this one. And how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Max Strus, Niang out there with Wade. Then there's Garland, and it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. The Mavericks shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Wasted no time on that one.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Just because Dinwiddie's a facilitator doesn't mean you should leave him open.
Cavaliers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Outside Garland. Goes up on the high post. Pass to Niang. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Missed inside. Here's Grimes. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Garland. Good work there as it goes. Garland's got 19 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
From deep Washington. Nailed from three-point land.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And here's Strus for 3.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
From deep Washington, it's rebounded by Cleveland.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yep, that one goes.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Powell for three, and it's Strus with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Misses the three. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Cleveland's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. It's deflected. Here now is Dinwiddie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pass to Garland. Here's Wade. Strus with it. Going inside. Power down with both hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Elbow shot. Misses off the right iron. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for George Niang. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for Ty Jerome. Here's Mobley. Exum pulls it in. Exum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Washington, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Washington's got 7 now in this quarter. The Cavaliers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Mitchell, and he slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Dallas.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
So the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Prosper misses. Pass to Garland. Inside. And slam dunk by Allen.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Prosper misses. And so it's Cleveland with it. Here he goes. And he goes in for the dunk.
Put a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a